Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Suplex City, bitch!
Welcome to episode 22 of Suplex City Limits for August 30th, 2015. As always, I'm Jim Vicious along with the Stan Hansen to my Bruiser Brody.
Rando Commando, what up, y'all?
What up?
What up?
Suplex City Limits podcast, a member of the OSW Podcast Network on PileDriverWrestling.net. Available for listening on TuneIn, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, anywhere quality podcasts are found. Check us out on Facebook.com/Suplex City Limits, on Twitter at Suplex City Limit, and you can follow me directly at Jim Vicious SCL. What is happening, dude?
Oh, it's been a crazy week, sir.
Been crazy and excellent weeks for both of us.
Yeah, that's right. So that is correct. Lots of changes in our personal lives.
Changes.
That's right. So starting a new old job, I guess you could say.
Right?
Going back somewhere and doing something different for a living. So that'll be fun.
Out of the kitchen.
Out of the kitchen.
Out of the chefing.
I wasn't a chef, but I was out of the kitchen.
You were a chef. If you worked at that, like making high-end shit like that, you're a chef. I don't give a fuck.
I learned some tricks, but I wouldn't say I'm a chef.
And I've had your chicken wings. They're delicious.
Well, I perfected those.
You stoked about that, though?
Yeah, I'm super stoked, man. You know?
Yeah, that's good.
A little more cash flow, a little more opportunity, a little more everything. So yeah,
a lot less stress, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I do something I like to do, and that's talk to people.
There's a few people who really like restaurants. They seem to work in them a lot. For the rest of us, and I'm sure lots of people listening, like working in a kitchen made me want to fucking kill myself, man.
Yeah,
it made me want to come home
cook,
and just drink whiskey every single night because I would get so angry and just like so stressed every single night fucking with that. Oh, yep. God.
The last thing you want to do if you love cooking, like for yourself and your family, and you really like doing it, the last thing you ever want to do is open a restaurant.
Right?
Because you're going to hate it. So, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, one of our buddies, he's a chef de cuisine at one of the fanciest places around town. Dude's a legit chef.
Probably the fanciest place in town, I'd have to say.
I think they have excellent fucking...
Top three.
Amazing high-end food. And he studied at a culinary school. I lived with that dude for years of our lives, and I don't think he ever cooked a single fucking thing. You know? And it's typical,
man, it's kind of the last thing you want to do when you
in typical
home.
Chef fashion. Anybody I know who cooks at a restaurant or is a chef, like they eat like fucking Hot Pockets and shit when they get home because there's just I suppose no desire to fucking do it.
Right? Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. So
I have a crazy week too. My girlfriend moved in with me.
We stole a person from the Federation's homeland.
Yeah. My girlfriend moved from Canada to the U.S. and in with me. I haven't lived with anybody in a long, long time. It's been awesome, though.
That's a change.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've been happy as hell, like, this whole week. Well, people at work are annoyed and shit. Like, I'm, like, sitting there at work, like, fucking shut up. Like, what? I'm sorry.
Can't help it. Having a good day.
I'm sorry that I'm happy. Yeah. What are you gonna do? That's awesome. Just some announcements up front. We're going to be having some guests coming up. I don't have exact dates yet, but very soon. We're going to be having Tyler Fudge from the Federation podcast.
That's right. That'll be a fun one, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We're also going to be having Jared, one of the co-owners of Fully Loaded Wrestling, is going to be on.
Yep.
That should also be awesome. This dude has some, he knows his wrestling, man.
Yes, he does.
And I believe, actually, that his grandfather maybe was a promoter. I could be wrong on that. But I want to say that somebody in his lineage was also a wrestling promoter. So if that's the case, I could be making that up completely. But I think so. If that's the case, I'm excited to hear about that as well.
That's correct, yep. That is right.
So that is correct.
Much anticipation on this end here.
You'll be bursting with Antissa. Patient.
That's right.
It's so action-packed week.
Ah, totally. Right?
Oh, man.
Some good, some bad, some ugly, some terrible.
There was some ugly shit, huh?
There was some ugly shit on Sunday.
Just a couple of things I wanted to hit you with. I just kind of discuss a little bit. This wrestling promoter calls out fucking Sabu on Facebook. That he got charged a bunch of money to his card because needles, feces, and blood was found in the hotel room.
Sounds like an ECW show.
It does. I guess, man. He kind of describes some other things, that he's really hard to work with. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess shit and how do you do that in a night in a hotel, man?
Have a big lunch.
I mean, like
that's how you do that.
I've left
bring something sharp.
I've left a lot of cum in hotel rooms, but I've never left any needles, feces, or blood, as I recall. But
shit.
Spider-Man. You Spider-Man when you're in a hotel?
No, I don't Spider-Man when I'm in a hotel. No.
I don't either because I'm not a disrespectful twat, but. You come in your hand and throw it at the wall. Pretty fun time.
Yeah, it's like those things you used to get out of the cereal boxes that would climb down the wall. No, kidding.
Right?
No.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in Sabu. That dude's out of his head. I don't know what he's fucking shooting.
How old is he? How long has he been around? He's been around for
he's 50.
a very, very long time, man.
He's 50 and he's still working. He'll be the next fucking Terry Funk, man.
Yeah, I think he's going to lose his mind, though, way before Terry Funk.
Yeah, and within the hotel room, apparently they had a dog stay with them. And within the hotel room, on the walls, towels, and sheets, there was blood and feces everywhere. They also found several syringes and needles. What
Yuck.
the fuck, man? Sort your fucking life out, mate.
Did they leave with the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was their dog, I guess.
Where do you think? I was just kind of suspecting where the blood and feces came from.
Because if you're traveling around, with a woman in probably just a shitty car all over the country, doing shitty wrestling shows. Well, maybe not shitty wrestling. I'll take that back. But doing indie shows. Why the fuck would you have a dog anyway? That's just stupid. That's just nonsense, planning right there. Right. Let's have a dog to take with us all over the place. Okay, good plan. But yeah, that dude needs to sort his life out. I really that dude's one of my favorites. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer. There's a guy who is never gonna get his due, and if he's gonna do dumb shit, he's gonna end up tarnishing the legacy that not a lot of people know about that guy, right? I mean, you kind of had to be there.
Yeah, you had to be there for that guy.
I mean, he did some shit in WWE, but I mean, they weren't letting him go fucking crazy doing the shit he was doing.
He was held back a lot in WWE.
Yeah. Man.
Wasn't it WWF at the time? Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Was that long ago?
I think he was one of the last. I think he went there pretty late in the game. So okay. I want to say he stuck around with ECW for quite a while. But yeah, I don't know. He needs to sort his life out. Or he'll be the next one. We'll be putting in after he's dead.
Yeah, the week after.
the week after. Yeah. Well, he'll probably, like I said, he's a pretty early one because he's definitely one of my favorite guys. Seeing him back in the day was just like the shit he would do, man. They'll like jump up off a chair to the top rope and then off the top rope into the crowd and shit. Ridiculous.
Yeah, he was in. Yeah, the bicep got tore open. Finished a match with his arm cut in half, basically.
Yeah. There's a discussion that Rey Mysterio might be returning to the WWE.
That's bad news.
Yeah, I agree, right? It says that they're not really sure what's going on. He's supposed to be, as one of their top stars in Lucha Underground, but Lucha Underground still has not talked about season 2. So, I don't know.
I'm getting a little bit more...
Well, they already said they're going to be missing October. Season 2 is going to be like January.
Oh, we got to wait longer?
Well, they're moving, too. Like, they moved out of... that moving thing was legit. They legitimately are moving out of California.
Okay.
And they're going to try... I sounded like Texas. It's going to be way cheaper for them to do everything there outside of fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
You're still close enough to get those a lot of Mexican guys in. It's still close enough along, to California. So it's a good call. So I'm interested to see like what kind of space they have for their new place, and it should be interesting. I have faith.
Using the San Antonio Dome.
Yeah.
They won't be able to fill that up, I don't think. That'd be
Imagine
rad, though.
they'll buy some little fucking, or rent some little shithole and go for it, man. It should be interesting. I guess they get like tax breaks. Always, man. What was that one? Is it still Arnold?
Iron Sheik.
Oh.
That was an Iron Sheik. Have a cold beer. I be happy, Bubba.
That's your text sound or what?
Well, that's my notifications for pretty much everything.
Goddamn, how much does that play every day?
Way too much.
Yeah.
Depends on if Iron Sheik's on Twitter a lot.
Yeah. There's discussion about a Chris Benoit movie, dude.
Who's gonna do that? Got any who's it? What studio and shit, or who got the funding for that? They didn't get any money from WWE, I'm sure.
WWE Films presents. No.
Starring The Miz as...
the Benoit movie titled Crossface.
Okay.
And I guess they've been saying he's, that Schreiber, Liev Schreiber? I don't know who that is offhand, but I'm sure a lot of people, whatever. I don't care.
Got some of his other movies, maybe, perhaps?
I don't know. I don't, it really doesn't, it doesn't really matter to me who plays him. It's gonna, that can't be anything but like a fucking Lifetime movie or something, right?
I figure it's in the C or B class of movies, yeah.
Yeah. I won't see that shit. I have no desire to watch that. As anything, man, the documentary is always better. This biopic shit is ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Better off watching something somebody put up on YouTube, put together.
Exactly. I hate biopic shit, man. Or even like that, the other day, like, rewatched that Dogtown and Z-Boys, documentary. And it's like, dude, why would you watch that movie, My girlfriend's like, I've seen the movie, but not the doc. And I'm like, dude, the movie, I can only imagine. I haven't seen it, but they just change everything. I don't like any of those biopics.
Right.
Because you're like, this didn't actually happen like this. They can just do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, that's bullshit. I don't know. I just thought it was ridiculous they're going to make a movie out of that.
Yeah, it's dramatic, though. Drama sells, man. It's dramatic and tragic.
Does somebody have to sell off on that?
I'm sure the family had to, some way or shape or form.
Oh, that's fucking pathetic, man. There's no way. Maybe you don't have to. Huh? I'm not sure the regulation on that. They might be able to just do it without your...
Well, who would be who would be Chris Benoit and his wife? Who would be their, power of attorney?
Well, his dad, I'm sure. His dad's still alive.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Either way, pretty goofy. December 16th, NXT live event from the UK tour will be on the WWE Network, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all right.
They got some special shows coming up. They also have that Madison Square Garden show, another Lesnar show
Another Lesnar squash.
in October. Well, it was announced that it was going to be Bo Dallas, but I guess they've changed that now.
Yeah,
So,
I heard that they
like,
changed that. Yep.
Why would you do that? Like, that was the same thing like when it was like him and Kofi in Japan. It was like, okay, this is cool because it's an interesting matchup, but not really. I mean, he's wrestling someone different at least, but
Right.
well, what's the point? Like,
Yeah,
I
know
don't
it's gonna
get
be a squash.
what's the appeal of watching him come out, and I could see for Japan maybe,
Yeah.
but New York, I'd be like, why are we watching Brock Lesnar like smash Bo Dallas? That's fucking pointless. I don't like that guy's matches. I think that Brock Lesnar matches, this whole run I haven't seen anything that I've liked. I hate them all because they're slow, like a billion suplexes, and it's like, if you show, I'm telling you, man, if you showed any of these matches to an old time fucking fan, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? You know?
You're right.
Like, this guy does 19 suplexes? Like, it blows your mind. You had never thought of doing something like that. Yeah, you go out and suplex him 19 times. Like, what?
It's the only thing he can do, really.
Baffles the fucking mind.
Yeah.
We'll get into
Anything you
that
can
shit. So we might as well get right into,
We're diving into the shit. Actually, we're going to dive into NXT TakeOver right away. I just kind of go in order. So that was all right. That whole thing was pretty good, I thought.
I really enjoyed the show, man. I thought it was great. I guess, we'll talk about the shit they filmed. Because this week's episode of NXT was filmed before this card went live. So you want to talk about that first or later? I guess we'll talk about it later. Fuck it.
Yeah. We'll just go in order that So.
Yeah. I thought TakeOver was really good, man. Like, overall, a show where all the faces win. When's the last time it is? No, it was. When's the last time you saw that shit? 6 matches, and the faces won every time. Yep. The crowd got to pop at the end of every one.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what made it so good, too. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Like hearing the crowd pop.
The crowd being able to pop and be happy at the end of matches. Like, what a novel idea that is, right?
Yeah, right? Giving them what they want, right?
And no bullshit, like finishes. There was nothing versus the next day. There was nothing that you go, fuck this, man. Like,
Right? Yeah.
Faces go over. I'm not saying faces should win every single match all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong. But it was fun on this show.
Yeah, it was.
The crowd was awesome. Did you notice I kept seeing that kid from the Angry Grandpa show?
Angry Grandpa show.
You ever watch that on YouTube? It's this like old fucking fat southern guy.
No, no.
Oh my god, you gotta watch that. He smashes shit and he's fucking crazy. Oh, dude, it's funny. Anyway, the kid who films that, a lot of people know what I'm talking about. He was in the front row of NXT and I kept seeing his face. And I'm like, god damn. It just irritated me. But yeah, Jushin Thunder Liger was in the house. Fucking awesome.
Yep.
That dude, I guess he's supposed to be working a couple dates with them at least. So we'll see how that goes.
Right?
I dig it, man. He's one of my favorites of all time. So I'm always happy to see him. I thought him and Breeze had a pretty, good match. Liger still, as far as 50-year-old guys go, he doesn't do everything he used to do, but I'd put him up there as far as, like, one of the best working 50-year-old guys still going,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of guys who are 50 who can still do what he does, so.
Yeah, like, we're not going to mention any names, like The Undertaker. What?
Yeah, right. Hulk Hogan. Sting.
Yeah.
Triple H. Any of those guys.
Any of those guys we didn't name.
I thought it was a serviceable match. It was good. Breeze took a motherfucker of a Liger bomb.
Yeah, he did.
See the bump on that?
Yep.
Fuck. That's awesome. I liked it.
I told you he wasn't going to go over on Liger. There's no way there was going to do that.
I enjoyed watching that guy eat shit. I don't like his... And, like, aside from, like, on this... I guess it goes without saying, on this show, when I say I don't like a guy, it's not because, oh, he's a heel and he's cocky and that's why I don't like... I just don't like the guy. Right. He's been in NXT forever, and this gimmick's been done a million times. Like,
comes out with a furry fucking selfie stick, for Christ's sake.
Well, it was like, dude, he was like, originally I was going to come out with a mirror. And then Triple H came up with the phone thing. And I'm like, okay, so what? Your whole deal is like how clever it is that a phone projects what's on the, up on the screen. Like, we've seen this gimmick a million times. And it doesn't bring anything new to it at all.
Yeah.
And in the ring, he's fine, but I don't know. I don't think he's a compelling character. And I think they've tried a couple of different things with him down there. I think he's been there for 5 years. I know he was one of the guys who was complaining when Owens got, like, fast-tracked. When Owens came in for a month, won the belt, and then went and wrestled Cena.
Yeah.
Fucking compelling. That guy's one of the best things going anyway. But So,
right.
I enjoyed the match, and I fucking dig Liger. I thought it was cool. Crowd popped hard for him. This was definitely a smarter crowd.
Yes.
A lot less kids. You look at the crowd.
Brooklyn was a fun crowd this whole week. I think that's
agree.
what it made a lot of it better than what some of it was.
I feel like that too. I feel like they elevated the show.
Yeah,
it was definitely better because of
Brooklyn was a kick-ass crowd, even for everything. So
and definitely props to Brooklyn.
That's right.
Next on the card, you had the tag team championship match: Vaudevillains versus the Assfuck Twins.
Yeah. That's right.
I liked it, man. I mean, Blue Pants coming out to help them was so fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it was. The crowd was chanting it right away. Everybody knew it was coming. And whatever, I don't know. I don't want to watch. I'm sure we're gonna have to watch. Oh, I think they're wrestling singles actually. So yeah.
Oh.
You have that terribleness to look forward to. Because I don't think Alexa Bliss or Blue Pants, I guess, is a pretty good worker. I guess.
I don't think Alexa
don't know.
Bliss is. I don't think she's. She's not good, but.
I don't know. I'm not sure on Blue Pants. I've only seen her like a couple of times, and I don't know. I don't know if so I think they're doing a one-on-one. They'll probably end up doing some kind of a mixed tag bullshit.
Right.
I like the villains getting it finally. I don't know.
You got it off the ass fuck twin, so that's fine and dandy. Anybody would have been. But
actually, any tag team would have been better. You're
that's
absolutely
right.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't think of a take. Well, maybe other than the fucking Hype Bros, but I heard the Hype Bros are going to the main.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, it is terrible because fucking Mojo Rawley is a thunderstorm of shit.
Well, why bring another tag team up? You just got one back. Kicks ass. And we'll talk about that a little later.
Yes, we will. So that was, like I said, I thought all these matches were good, actually. I mean, I didn't have a problem with any of the matches on the card. Apollo Crews and Ty Dillinger.
That was a good match. I like that.
Apollo Crews is fucking awesome.
Yes,
And the guy's like 20 years old, man. He's young as fuck.
That's right. I can look forward to watching him.
And he's already been, like, all over the fucking world. So I thought he had a really good match.
Yep. Yeah. Great reception from the crowd as well.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I think he's
even
a guy.
chanted "Uha." They started chanting "Uha" there for a little while.
Well, shit, yeah, they did. And I thought he was full of personality in the ring.
Yes, he was.
Like, yelling and, there's a point where he jumped in the air, and before he hit him, he said something in the air, and I was like, that's fucking cool, man. Yeah. I dig that guy a lot. I think he's got top star written all over him, man.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And like I said, so fucking young.
Yep. Keep an eye out for him. He's gonna come up fast, I think.
Definitely. I think
already over on the crowd, But then again, like we said earlier, Brooklyn was a kick-ass crowd, so.
That's true. Especially on the NXT show, because they were different crowds.
Yeah.
The SummerSlam crowd was your typical WWE fare. Lots of kids. A lot of people who don't know their head from their ass. But NXT is a little smarter crowd.
Yep.
I won't give them the credit that they, that they want. Because if they were real smart, they would have been at Ring of Honor. But no less. But we're not going to be talking about Ring of Honor, I guess. So, because that was a pay-per-view, and I think it was a pay-per-view, and I'm not buying your pay-per-view. So,
yeah.
If you come up with an app for $5 a month on Xbox One, then maybe. But maybe I'll subscribe. I would subscribe to that. But the idea, But the idea of, like I said, for pay-per-view at this point, with all the entertainment in the world, I'm not gonna pay for it. I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
pay
what
$20
any,
for an event. No.
and I don't care what anyone thinks about it. Boom. Your fucking face. Bailey and Sasha Banks.
Great match. That was. I
A lot of people say the best match of the weekend.
I drank it right up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't disagree. There was so many. It was just a good worked match, man. Everything about it, like.
Well, they did well from what I'm guessing because I went to that house show. They worked together there, so they just worked together and then just
Right.
put it all out on the table here. You know, just everything that they worked together with, and just had a great match.
Almost some fucking broken necks in that motherfucker.
Almost, my God,
Couple
yeah.
times, dude. There's a couple of things I was like, whoa. So
Yep.
I won't, and I don't know. People seem to ignore that, Feel like it's the greatest women's match ever. Like, it was a good match, but there was some fuck ups there. Like when you almost Hayabusa yourself, then
Yep.
I'm not gonna give you a 5-star probably for it, but I was definitely a great match. There's a lot of little things that were really good in there, man. Like,
Yep.
just little things like she's getting close to the rope and Sasha starts like stomping on her hand and shit.
Yep.
And I was like, what a fucking great little spot, man. Not letting the guy just crawl to the rope. Like she's pushing back on it with her boots and like trying to back up, and they just really fucking did it, man. I really enjoyed the match. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was a fantastic.
And I was like, fuck, man, Balor and Owens, like they have something to follow there. Like that's no shit. They could have came out and not even gotten close to that, but luckily they did.
Right.
Because I thought they had an excellent match as well. Not as good, probably, but I still liked it.
It was a good match. There were some really good spots in that match as well. Yeah.
I didn't like the fucking bullshit curtain call at the end of that women's match, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Way to fucking ruin it.
Yeah.
Can you just keep this woman heel? Like, they don't need to hug. Sasha Banks should have, in that defeat, been as fucking even more rude. She should have probably fucking attacked her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know.
maybe not attacked her, but at least disrespected her and left. I was right. I feel like to keep that fucking heel, like so
Yeah,
you just
'cause
took your heel and like now, like to me she should have kept fucking hard on that. They should have had her disrespect her, decline a handshake and walk out of the ring. To me, to keep that real fucking heel heat going. But
now
I mean,
that with rumors that Ava Marie is going to get a big push, and the crowd already hates her.
dude, why do they do these things?
I don't know.
Is there nobody who's like, dude, if we do this, I mean, it's obvious on all their shows. Anytime she's on, it's not fucking kayfabe heat. It's real. It's X-Pac heat, man.
Yeah, this is real heat. This isn't.
Yeah, dude, she is fucking hated.
Yep.
And it's deservingly so. God, we'll get into that bitch this match. It was shit. But yeah, the ladder match, there was some crazy bullshit in there.
Yeah, it was.
That Owens dropping straight back on the ladder? What
When
the fuck?
the
are you-
ladder is suspended, it's up off the mat, and it's up one turnbuckle and like the second stair on the other fucking ladder. Oh god, dude! I thought that ladder was gonna break. I was like, I thought I seen it cut, but when it broke, when it didn't break, when he landed on it, I was like,
Jesus, dude, that spot was a son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there was a couple of spots that were pretty intense. The coup de grace off the top of the fucking thing, like that's.
Yep. Yeah, that was. I'm surprised he didn't twist an ankle or anything coming down like that.
It was. I liked the match too. I thought it was great, and I don't know.
That was it was the best thing that WWE's put on for a while.
Oh shit! The show ended, and I was like, "Fuck, that was good."
Yeah, it was.
That doesn't happen very often.
No.
Definitely didn't happen on Sunday.
Oh yeah, and then the calendar turned. And Sunday.
Well, I guess we also missed that Samoa Joe. Hey, Samoa Joe had a match.
Joe. Yeah.
A serviceable match, but that's funny that we forgot to mention it because that's kind of how I felt about it on the show.
Really? That was the pee break match, actually.
I mean,
not that they're terrible, but I don't know. You can tell that they didn't get a lot of time to work together, and I don't know.
I like Joe, moderately. He's fine, but I don't like Baron Corbin. I think he's shit in the ring. He's not worth anything, and his whole gimmick is dumb. And the fact that they just had him smash guys for like, I don't know, fucking, it seems like an eternity.
Yeah.
Like, how is this guy learning anything by going out and beating like some guy in 15 seconds? Like, he wrestles like he does 15-second matches, you know?
Yeah.
And they just had Joe beat him anyway, so
Yep.
whatever, I guess. So yeah, that was the NXT card. Like I said, I super enjoyed it, man. I thought it was really good. I really don't have any complaints about the, I guess my only complaints is that I didn't like that fucking rip-off curtain call spot, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, I guess the Alexa Bliss blue pants shit, that sucked too. I didn't like that. Looked like shit.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
kind of like gave her a tackle, like tackled Bliss, and it looked like crap. And, yeah. For every chick that can work in NXT, there's fucking 2 that can't, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There's 2 or 3 that can't, and we'll talk about some of them. Huh? But SummerSlam, holy fuck, did this
what?
show take forever? And I don't know why. I'm like a fucking masochist. I watched the fucking pre-show.
Oh, you did?
Well, NXT had a half-hour pre-show, so that was enjoyable. But yeah, I watched the whole SummerSlam one, and there was like 5 minutes where Owens came out to the desk and did some awesome shit. But other than that, 55 minutes of dog shit.
Yeah. Why would you do that to yourself?
I was bored. I was like, wait for this shit to start. So yeah, a 5-hour fucking endeavor. First off, that show didn't need to be 4 hours.
No.
It
Didn't need to be 3 hours.
it was so much shit and so many matches, and a lot of them weren't good. It's just such a stark difference when you look at like how good NXT was. Like, and that's what we were talking about coming into this. Like, is NXT going to completely blow them out of the water? And they did, I think.
Yeah.
NXT had an event that beat SummerSlam. Wow. Not surprising, but still pretty ridiculous when you think
Out of the one they consider, one of them that they consider the big 4. It's like, blew that out of the water.
Yeah.
Who booked this shit?
Do one on Mania weekend, and let's watch that be better than Mania.
Yeah. That's when you know it's time to hang it up.
I actually think that I'd rather watch that NXT show than WrestleMania from last year. I'm going to be quite honest.
Yeah. What'd you get out? You got Mecha fucking Triple H out of it?
Yeah, right? Sting fucking can't move, rock. Shit. That's the first fucking terrible thing that comes to mind.
Another bad Undertaker match.
Yeah, from like WrestleMania. That was bad. There was a lot of bad shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
What, Cena Rusev? No?
Yeah, that was pretty. Was that the strap match? Or was that...
Guys, who knows?
I don't know. It was one of
They wrestled each other for like 6 pay-per-views in a row there.
Right, so...
I think Rusev beat him once, and then Cena beat him. Like, I'm going to beat you 5. I got to get my 5 wins back, dude.
Yep. 5-to-1 ratio, yeah. 5-to-1 ratio with that guy.
That's how it goes. He probably demands that he come 5 times to Nikki's 1.
That's why she can't wrestle.
Is that why?
Yeah, she's got to fucking sit and ride him all fucking night. I don't know.
You would think that not that he's a great worker or anything, but you would expect that Brie Bella would learn something from her fucking husband, man.
Right?
Can you show that bitch how to wrestle, Daniel? Yeah. Come on.
Come on now.
Come on now. I don't want to watch your wife shitty wrestle.
Right. I don't want to watch John Cena's wife shitty wrestle. I don't want to watch Daniel Bryan's shitty wrestle.
I don't want to watch any of your fucking wives shitty wrestle.
Right.
Fucking... You or Uso. I don't care who's wrestling for the Ring Rat Championship of the world. That's all that is, dude. That's what that Divas belt is the fucking Ring Rat World Championship.
That's why they call it Divas.
You know, the longest reigning Ring Rat World Champion is AJ Lee. Fuck, go figure, right?
You're right.
Go figure.
She got to hold it. Oh, I got nothing. I can't think of anything. I'll just make another 5-minute joke on her. Like everybody else did.
Yeah, dude. That's all I view that belt as. Just a bunch of chicks who fuck wrestlers. Shitty-ass wrestling for a belt that has a fucking butterfly on it.
Mm-hmm.
Dog shit. I refuse to accept their them saying that this is awesome. They're like, this diva shit's awesome. I'm like, no, not really. A couple of those chicks are awesome, but the rest of them suck. And they're completely capable of just shitting away. Like that match like 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. It was a tag match with Tamina and Naomi versus Lynch and Charlotte. And Charlotte and Naomi just, oh my god, it's some of the worst shit you've ever seen.
Yeah. Was that 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I kind of skip in and out of SmackDown. I'll miss it for a week.
Check out, it's on one of the, not the brand new, but the last Botchamania.
Oh, okay.
So,
I've seen that they have a new one up. Yeah.
They also covered Triple Mania pretty well. It pretty much echoes my coverage of Triple Mania. Oh, Sheamus and Randy Orton, dude. At least they had the good sense to fucking open with that match.
Yeah.
It's like, let's get this shit out of the fucking way.
Yeah, let's get the shittiest of the shitty out of the way. Wow.
Sheamus wins. I was surprised by that.
I was a little surprised too, but then I kind of thought, well, he's got the briefcase. They gotta build him up. I'm pretty sure his cash-in's coming soon because he's got to take off to go to the Ninja Turtles movie soon here. So, well, he was cast in that, so he's gonna play Rocksteady.
Dude, why does creative have fucking such a hard-on for this guy?
I don't know.
It's like they give him the unconditional love that like everybody seeks in life.
Because he's a big white ginger, that's why. I
just don't get it. I don't get why they think, like, that's the thing that's funny too, is like, WWE thinks he's awesome and interesting, but like the fucking fans could give a shit.
Yeah.
Randy Orton's another guy. Take the fucking high road, dude, and retire. Just go away. Or go away and come back next year for a run.
Yeah,
like, there's no need for you every fucking week, man.
He's gonna have a lighter schedule now.
I saw that.
Yeah, he was requesting a lighter schedule, so.
I wish Sheamus and fucking Barrett would request lighter schedules.
Steve got fucking blocked from Barrett. Just talking to him today, yeah, on Twitter. Wade Barrett blocked him.
What for?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me the tweet. You'll have to tweet it to our page, Steve. Tweet it over to Suplex City Limit.
It's great.
It's fucking funny.
And people who listen to our show get blocked by wrestlers on Twitter.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We'll have him on one day. I'm still. We'll get him on here.
Yeah.
I'm tired. He's gonna do it. I'll get him to do it. You hear that, Steve? I know you're listening. I'll get you to do the show with us one night.
There you go. Oh, fuck. That sucked. That famous match. Anyway, tag team match with New Day, Primetime Players, Los Jabadores, and Lucha Dragons.
That wasn't terrible.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun match.
It was probably the best match of the night, I think.
Yeah. Do you love the...
Well, as far as ability and no, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know. I liked seeing the straps go back on New Day.
Yeah.
The first time they got it around, but fuck, that shit was funny. Was that? No, that was Raw. They did that. But shit, yeah, the New Day doing like new entrances and shit. I like this shit. I like the random entrances. Shit's funny to me. So.
Yeah, I have no problem with the belt back there. That's where it should be.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Because we found something out on Raw, that's totally fucking...
I mean, since we know that the Lucha Dragons are never going to get the belt, so...
Yeah, they're not going to give the Lucha Dragons their due.
No,
that's probably the best tag team ability-wise that they have, but...
They're pretty
people
fun.
Who watch WWE or fans of WWE, they don't like that shit. They don't like that luchador stuff.
Fuck them.
Fuck them, is right.
Fuck them in their ass. With big uncircumcised dicks.
Big uncircumcised Miz-looking dicks.
Yeah. God, that guy still looks like an uncircumcised cock every time he comes out.
Yeah, what the fuck is he wearing?
That or he looks like a fucking gay nun.
It's like a modified Snuggie or something that fucking weirdo puts on.
I don't know. With a fucking hood on it. I don't know what the fuck that is, dude. A scarf on my head. Whatever, dude. Did you... I thought that one spot was pretty funny. They went for that, the Tower of Doom. And one of the Chabadores falls off the top. Did you see that? He wasn't supposed to. Yeah. He falls off, and the other one quickly jumps up there to get in his spot. And I was like, that's a good cover, man.
Yeah, that was
Maybe those guys aren't as shitty as I thought.
Well, they're smart.
They're not shitty wrestlers. It's just like their gimmick just sucks a dick.
And they're not they're not able to go anywhere.
No, they're not allowed to.
Yeah,
go
they
anywhere.
don't appeal. That's why they got the shitty gimmick, because they don't want those guys to appeal to the crowd. So they.
And like I said, even Michael Cole, even he's like, I think that's Fernando. They don't even fucking know. Can you put like a fucking their name on their thing so I know which one is which?
Right.
But like the fucking ding dongs, dude. It's ridiculous.
Ding and dong. How'd you tell them apart?
From fucking Belleville, dude.
Fuck. But yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating, but so yeah, I don't know with the tag team. They got two perfectly good tag teams. Let the Jabadores come out on with something else, man. Give them a push.
Yeah.
Drop that fucking gimmick. Give them something because they're the second best. Well, I don't know. Maybe second, third best as far as ability wise. Just that making them appeal to the crowd.
Right. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait for Vince to die, I guess.
That's what I think, man. I think he has to die. I was live tweeting.
At least Triple H can.
And SummerSlam.
Yeah, with Triple H actually prove he can book a fucking decent NXT show.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine that was his booking.
A big event like that, yeah, he's got to have his fingers all over that, man.
Yeah, gotta book. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna leave the shovel at home.
Yeah, pretty shitty. But I just thought it was funny. It's like even they don't know which Jabadoras is which, and that's pretty fucking ridiculous. If you ask me.
That should be a red flag right there if you can't tell the guys apart, man.
Yeah, definitely. So, you had Ziggler, Rusev, which I think is the worst fucking angle coming into this.
Enough with it already, please.
Dude, it's still gonna go. It's gonna continue. And then they're gonna be like a mixed tag or something coming up, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna
God, it's so bad. And the match ends in a double count out. Like, what?
A pay-per-view, nonetheless. A double count out at a pay-per-view.
Let's take the worst fucking angle we have going and do a double count out.
Yeah, and give it the worst fucking ending we possibly could.
Dude, like we said it last week, right? The show of fucked finishes. Let the fucked finishes begin.
Yeah, we even had a fucked finish on the show.
We did. We did. In honor of SummerSlam. Apologies for last week. We had some tech issues.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My mic cut out. I don't know how long we went. I tried to pinpoint it, but I just figured I found a good spot where to end it, right there, where we talking about the fucked finishes with SummerSlam. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but not anymore. No more of that.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
And you had fucking Lana in a Canadian ball gown out there. What the fuck is with the denim dress and shit, dude?
Right?
Good God. The Federation, they were all about that, I bet. No, denim. They love that fucking Canadian ball gown, dude.
That's right, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
That's right. Don't call me buddy, guy.
Tyler Fudge will be on in the near future. You can defend it. You can defend.
right.
He can defend wearing Canadian tuxedos and shit. If he chooses to. Neville and Stephen Amell versus Stardust and King Barrett. That was okay. I mean, I don't like using fucking celebrities in matches, but at least the guy could... I didn't see anything he did wrong. His selling was fucking shit.
Yeah. Yep.
His selling was crap, but as far as, like, the moves, I mean, he didn't look bad.
Yeah, you could tell he was inexperienced, so you could tell that there is a lot of inexperience there, but he pulled them all off all right,
I don't know if he was doing house shows. He had said something, he's like, this isn't a house show in Vancouver in the beginning, in the pre-show. And I was like, did they work some house? They may have worked some, huh? I don't know.
Well, I'm sure he worked behind the scenes. He went to, a training facility or something,
Yeah. But he wasn't that bad. His selling, like I said, was god-awful.
Yeah.
But, Evan was fine. It's nothing, really, in my opinion. I don't really have anything to say about it. A lot of these matches are like that, just nothing matches. And what, Stardust, did he turn on Barrett at the end? Yeah, whatever. Ryback, Ms. Big Show.
Oh, yeah, what a pile of steaming shit this was.
Yeah, dude. I don't even have anything to say. Shit. That's all. It's shit. I'm not a... Dude, Miz... And, dude... Oh, Big Show, terrible. The finish was silly, too. Nothing. Anything to say about that? A lot of these are just like, they're so shitty that there's nothing to say.
There really isn't. I mean...
Holy.
Yeah. Dickheads, motorcycles, driving really fast. Oh, I suppose I do have my window open here. It's...
Look at me, I'm on a motorcycle. Look at me. I bought this thing because people didn't look at me.
Don't mind with people who ride them, but it's when you fucking get on that shit when they're around houses. I live in a residential area, and yeah, so.
Or when they like go rev it way up and then let it.
Especially crotch rockets.
Yeah, well, I hear a lot of that. I live. I live on the busiest fucking street in town, so.
That's right. Yeah, I'm sure you hear a ton of that.
Outside of my house on the weekends is just a bullshit city.
That's right.
It's people in really fucking lame cars, like driving like assholes, and it's funny to me that kids fucking cruise Maine. We never did that shit. People did, but we didn't.
Yeah, I was out there a couple of times as a kid.
Yeah.
We
It's
went. Remember the vampire hunter thing? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were out there that night for that. So.
Hunting vampires.
Yeah, we were.
Roman Reigns, Ambrose versus Wyatt and Harper. A fine match. I was hoping for something. Nothing happened.
This was probably one of the more second best, or not the best match of the night. I don't know. It's got Robot Reigns in it, man. So everybody else in that match is fantastic. But yeah.
While the crowd shit on him.
Yeah, they did.
I love it. Never quit fucking shitting on that guy. And I'm sick of people defending him, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, man. Fucking...
Sioux Falls. When I was in Sioux Falls for that house show, man, people popped for him. That place went fucking crazy for him.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
Oh, God. There's a lot of loud shit.
That sounds like a Honda.
Yeah, it does look like a Honda with a fucking fart can on it, right?
Yeah, that's a fart can. Yep, that's a fart can.
Welcome to episode 1 of Jim and Rando Guess the Vehicle.
Guess the vehicle that drives by.
It's a game you can play along at home.
Get your cards out, kids.
Fucking nonsense. But yeah, like this whole show, I was waiting for something to happen. Some surprise, give me a surprise, give me something.
Right?
Nothing. And I was like, no turn at the end, no new Wyatt member, no anything really, just a match. Like, okay. Like I said, it was serviceable. I liked the crowd shits on Robot Reigns. Fuck him.
Yep.
And like I said, I'm sick of people, even like Jim Ross and stuff. People defend him like, well, he works really hard. And fuck him, he sucks. We don't like him, so we don't have to like him. Fuck you.
Don't make
you know? The guy can't talk, he can't wrestle, he's just fucking sucks, man. He's in that position because Vince McMahon gets hard in the pants about him.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Fuck him. Yeah. Anyway.
Believe that.
Believe that. Yeah. Believe that. And then I told you, dude. I told you that this match, the championship match, wouldn't be the last match, but I didn't think it would be the 7th out of fucking 10.
Right?
What was the placement of this match?
Yeah, it was a goofy placement.
You know why they did that? They put it there because they had to fucking split up the fuck finishes.
Yep. That's
exactly why it's there.
That is.
Couldn't put two fuck finishes back to back. And that's the thing, is like, I fucking hate, there's one thing I hate, like, when you fucking don't even book something if that's what you're gonna do. If you can't come up with a fucking solution to the end of it, unless you're logically doing a fuck finish. Sometimes you do a fuck finish to build to another match, and there's times where I don't hate it. But they do it all the fucking time. They book themselves in these positions, and they don't even try to come out of them. They're just like, I'll just do a fuck finish.
Yeah, they booked themselves into a corner a lot, I think.
A 50-year-old Jewish comedian comes out and hits your finger quotation, top guy with a chair. And, like, it would have been one thing if he came out and just hit him with a chair, but he comes out and, like, fakes it to, like, try to swerve. Like, oh, is he going to hit Rollins? Like, it's just bullshit, dude. Just, oh, let's throw a little swerve in there, too, for, like, no reason at all. It doesn't make any sense. Cena was down, and then he hits him with it. Like, it didn't make any sense. Like,
leading up to that, though, the match was, Rollins carried that match all the way through. He impressed a lot of people in this
That's true.
match. But then they had to fuck the finish, like you said. Now that match is tainted.
It is, yeah. Because, I mean, I can say it was a really good match, and that's the general consensus. What sound is that? That's a train.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
That's right. We don't have high quality podcasting studios, man.
That's right. We're just some dudes.
Just dudes.
Just some dudes talking about some wrestling.
Oh man, I don't know. I lost track of what I was talking about there.
How good the match was up until the finish.
It was a really good match, and then you just shit it away, and then the last thing I think about is, it's like if I eat a delicious meal, and in the last bite I find a fucking hair in there, I'm not gonna look back on it and think that was a good meal. I'm gonna think back, ugh, fuck, I found a hair in there.
Yep.
Whatever, though,
Yep. All it takes is one bite.
That's right, dude. And, dude, just the idea of, like, a 50-year-old Jewish comedian, like, hitting him with a chair. And they do that shit. And it was on TV, and I get why they do that stuff, but I don't like it. I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this got us on this channel. They talked about us. Who gives a fuck, dude? Casual people are not going to they think that, like, someone's going to see that, or like these Stephen Amell fans are going to, like, they got the network. And I know a lot of them said they were getting the network for it. So, okay. But none of those people are going to keep that. Like, if you don't watch wrestling and you're just watching it for that, there's no way you're going to be like, well, this is really good. I should. Not with that card.
Nope. Not with that card.
Fuck,
man.
Yeah, it was stupid. And then, dude,
Seth Rollins comes out looking like a fucking Power Ranger.
Go Power Ranger. I always thought before he looked like a fucking a 1977 Trans Am Firebird. The same one that, like, the one from Smokey and the Bandit, the black with gold.
Yep.
I even posted that picture on our page at one time, him next to that car, and it's like, dude, it's almost fucking exactly the same.
It's funny. Yeah, the lines on it, on his, yep, that shit's
That's what I said. I suggested that to OSW, which is a cool podcast I enjoy. They do the What Bar Is He, And I was like, dude, this is a whole new game. What car is Seth Rollins?
What car is Seth Rollins?
It's actually funny. The only thing I could think really was like he's rocking the white, that's what I did with my Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am on Forza 5 was painted white.
Yep.
So I had white with all the gold, and I was like, that's like the same shit. So he looked like, I should have posted a picture of that car. So he looked like that. But, so I didn't like the finish. I thought it sucked.
Yeah, the finish
That was weird. It's like Rollins already had the match kind of in hand. You think, just the whole timing of it was garbage, man. I didn't like the timing.
I agree.
If Cena was about to do it, if Cena hit him with a fucking AA or was about to get on him, okay, that makes sense then. Then he fucked John Cena, but I don't know. Like I said, the idea is dumb, and then all of the way that they did it was dumb.
Yeah.
And I was not pleased.
No.
And no one was. And that's the thing is there no one back there who can tell them that, or they just not care? Because everybody shit on that, and of course they did. Like, you can see these things coming, man. Like, they don't, I guess. I don't know. Evidently, they don't see these things coming. PCB, Team Bad. I thought that was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't a good match.
No. Sasha Banks, like, they wanted Sasha the whole time. She got in for like a minute.
Yeah.
She's more over than any women on the whole roster.
Right.
And she's been working heel. She's been working like hardcore heel, and she's the most over. That's fucking great.
Well, she's the best one out of all of them, I think,
Exactly.
as far as ability-wise, yeah.
And that's what it shows. That's what it shows right there. Is it doesn't matter what your gimmick is. I don't know what women wrestlers don't really seem to have gimmicks. Like they're all just like, you're gonna be a catty whore. You know, they're all just catty whores. That's not me saying that. That's what they do. That's the characters that they're creating. So, she was the best worker. Interesting idea. The best worker is the favorite one.
Right. Interesting.
Another crazy idea. But I thought that match sucked. Oh, Team Bella was in this match too. I think that. So it was that 9 that 9 broad match.
The 9. Yep.
Any of those chicks not fuck wrestlers? Less don't fuck wrestlers than do.
Yeah. Well,
Team Bella, you have 3 wrestler fuckers. Foxy used to date King Barrett. Still in love with him. He broke up with her though.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So there's 3. Charlotte Flair fucking dates a wrestler, not in WWE, a TNA guy.
Yep.
Aiming real fucking high there. Becky Lynch, I guess. I don't know. And I don't
Finn
know.
Balor, I think she's involved with Finn Balor.
They haven't said it, but I feel like it, right?
Right.
I mean, if you were hanging out with that chick, why wouldn't you fuck her, right? If you're Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor might be gay. I've thought that since day one.
No shit, huh?
I get that vibe off of him. I don't know. I don't know what, I don't know what gay dudes think about it, but I think he could be gay. My gaydar went off when I saw that guy. He hangs around playing with Legos and shit. I mean, I don't know.
I still play with Legos.
Well, I know, but I just get that vibe.
I don't play with Legos.
Did you see the other day? Sidetrack. The other day, I just saw that there's a service like Netflix, but for Legos, where you can
Yeah. Somebody
crazy
told me that
Lego
too,
sets, and then you get them and you can build it, and then you send them back, or you can buy them if you want. And I was like,
Right.
I wouldn't want to build anything and send it back. That doesn't. I don't know. I guess that would still be pretty fun, right? I don't know.
Legos were fun as a kid, man.
I fucking love that. I think they're the best toy ever.
Right. Actually, we're saying it wrong. We're saying Legos,
Yeah.
as in plural. No, they want you to say Lego.
Oh yeah.
Like, as in, like, yeah. I don't know. That's what somebody... I was talking to somebody, and we got on to a discussion about Lego and Lego or Legos or however you want to say it. But yeah, somebody from the company said that they were saying it wrong or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember where they heard it, but yeah.
Fuck them.
They would like to refer to them in the plural sense as Lego.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're lucky we're even talking about them for free on our podcast. Shit.
Right? God damn it.
But they're expensive as fuck.
Send me some Star Wars ones. No,
You have to cut your fucking hand off to buy one of those things, dude. All Legos are so expensive.
Yeah.
But
Remember Riley when he was young? He was big into the Star Wars Lego.
oh yeah,
Legos.
I had a lot of them as a kid.
Yeah, and he wanted the Star Destroyer, and I was like, all right, well, for Christmas one year, and I went and looked at it, I was like, $125. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it's pretty intense, man.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking intense. And I did not like that 9-woman match. I thought it sucked.
No, it was, that's why we're talking about Legos.
Yeah, Becky Lynch pinned Brie Bella. She should have pinned fucking Nikki.
Yep.
That's wrestling booking 101, but whatever. What do I know? You know, what do we know? We know the same thing that a lot of wrestling podcasts do, and that's way more than those fuckers do. I'm serious.
Yeah, I know.
I'm serious. I feel like if you put a brain trust of wrestling podcasters, not shitty ones, because there are some shitty ones. I've heard some ones. Because like if you have a wrestling podcast, I'll probably give it. Chances are I'll give it a shot. And there's some people who have really no idea about anything. These people like, I've heard this one guy saw, he's like, started being a fan in 2008. And more power to you, dude. You're a younger guy. I understand that if you're young, obviously you didn't watch wrestling in the 80s like we did.
Right.
But, come on, man. What the fuck do you have to say? So you have 2008 to 2015 WWE knowledge? That's like a small dick, man. That's fine, Andy, around the house, but on the open road, it ain't worth a shit. Come on, now.
Oh, hell.
That's why I say, like, our age range, I think we are the luckiest wrestling fans as far as
we
like
kind of get the best of both worlds, you know.
being born. When I was born in '81, you were born in what?
80.
Perfect, man. 5 years old for WrestleMania. 6 for you.
Yeah, I was. No, I think I was 5.
You lived all through, from that classic WWF and WCW/NWA, all the way through that, through the fucking Monday Night Wars, ECW, XPW, all of it, man.
Yep.
I don't know. And I'm not saying shit if you're younger, obviously, but at least go watch that shit.
That was
Open a book, son.
Go order some. Yeah. Just turn on the goddamn network and go watch some old matches.
People who are like, I think Edge is the best heel of all time. Like, you need to fucking kill yourself, dude. Come on, man. There's people who say that shit.
They just don't know any better, man. It's not their fault, man. It's not their fault.
That guy who, laid in a bed with a chick and on TV on Raw. Like, yeah, he's. I mean, I don't take away. The guy's a good wrestler. I mean, I liked his in-ring and shit, but come on, man.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Oh, fuck. So, those women, most of them are shit.
We had the spooky grandpa match now.
No?
Oh, that's right. There was one. Oh, yeah.
Gothic grandpa.
Gothic grandpa.
He is like grandpa from the Munsters, man.
Yeah.
And his name is Mean Mark, and he's really old. He should retire.
Before he dies.
In the ring. Live on pay-per-view.
Yep. Oh, what a bad man. What do we got before that one?
Kevin Owens, Cesaro.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that was a good-ass match.
That was a pretty good match, yeah. Highlight.
Props to Kevin Owens for fucking working two of the best. He works tied for the best match on NXT, I would say. Maybe a little behind the girls. And one of the best matches of SummerSlam. So, that's right, kids. Fucking chubby guy with a big belly put in two of the best matches of the fucking weekend. So.
Back to back, yep.
Yeah.
On back-to-back nights.
Tell me more about why he shouldn't be a main eventer. Because you like to jack off to muscly guys covered in oil and little skivvies.
Or dressed like a fucking box of cereal.
Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck, man. It's funny that people do that. We've talked about that, where they'll be like, well, he's fat. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah? Who gives a shit?
Vader was fat.
He looks like a fucking... He looks like a wrestler, fighter type of guy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So...
This idea that you need to have big muscly guys and little undies, fuck that. I don't give a shit about that. I've been calling for the ban of trunks, dude.
That's right. We're gonna start a movement.
Yeah, dude. Muay Thai, half to the knee. Shorts at least.
Right.
At least.
Like UFC shit.
Unless you're Dalton Castle or what's that cat in WCWC? Oh God, they got the little.
Bad?
No, God damn it, no, not WCW, WCWC.
Oh, WCW.
The cat with the lollipop and shit. The Greasy fuck, bringing Greasy back. Whatever his name is.
Greasy.
It's Greasy boys. unless you're Dalton Castle or him, then I don't think you should be wearing trunks, man.
Yeah.
Just me. I don't like it. You get some guy in a pin and they grab his legs and dude, I fucking see that dude's asshole right now. I can see his nuts. Oh fuck, man! I don't need this shit in my life. Fucking. One thing I will say though, I don't know how they do it. I don't know if Owens wears a singlet under there or what the fuck. Dude, that guy's shirt never moves. It's like he duct tapes his shirt to his belly, because it never comes up. You've never seen that guy's belly ever. I'm telling you. Unless somebody can fucking show me a screenshot. How does that work, man?
I don't know.
I don't understand how. Because you watch indie wrestling with chubby guys, And it's just their shirt. They're constantly they'll fucking take a power bomb, and before they sell the power bomb, they'll pull their shirt down. Get the fuck out of here, dude. The fuck. Drop down, tackle, pull your shirt down.
Yep.
Get up, do it again. Fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, Spooky Grandpa and fucking Brock Lesnar. I actually thought that the match itself was... I was like, Undertaker's not sucking shit here. I didn't think it was as ugly as some of his past matches. But...
It was ugly.
It was a shitty match, I thought. You know, some people liked it up until the end. I didn't really have much for it. I mean, he seemed gassed, like, immediately. You know,
he
so...
did. Yep. Yeah, you can definitely tell he's up there.
Yeah.
Then, like Paul Heyman said, everybody saw the video of him collapsing on the way back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal. I mean, he went back to his hotel that night, I guess. People said he was noticeably limping and shit, but I don't know. I heard like, oh, he did it as like a fucking rib to Vince, mocking like last time he wrestled or something, or he did it to sell, you know, that he was really beat up. I don't know. Either way, but not a good idea probably to fake that. Just makes more people like us go, you should fucking retire.
Yep.
And the end of this match, oh my god. You know, it really, honestly, it wouldn't have mattered what the fuck they did before this. That could have been 3 hours of amazing matches. When that's the last thing, when that WWE logo comes up on the screen at the end, it would have ruined any show.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, man. This ending with this one, just when they reset and replay that shit, you know, and just cram it into your head that it's a controversial call, and oh man, it's so dumb. It's like it's never worked in the past. It's and you know the fucked finishes like the Royal Rumble one, like back when Luger and Bret Hart fell out of the ring at the same time. Or was it Hart or was it Shawn Michaels? They had something with Shawn Michaels too.
No, I was thinking it's Hart and Luger, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it was Hart and Luger. But yeah, something like that they sit and they, you know, analyze it for 15 minutes or whatever afterwards. It's just so dumb, takes the wind out of you. Plus the shit was so long to begin with. And then by the end, you're tired of watching wrestling. That's 4 fucking hours of wrestling. Mm-hmm. And then when, you know, you're all done watching it and you get a fucking shitty finish like that, it's like, well, fuck, man. It makes you want to forget about the whole thing. You just wasted an entire night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky. I'm glad that we had tacos where I was watching it, so. At least I got tacos.
Yeah, I don't remember what I had. I definitely had some food set up and shit. I was ready to rock. So, yeah, at least you had that going for you.
Yeah, they were good tacos.
But
thanks, Steph, if you're listening.
Never has that ever happened. It's unprecedented that the bellkeeper rings the bell. Furthermore, he couldn't see that tap.
Where the bellkeeper was? I
Yeah.
think the bellkeeper could have saw it, but the ref...
Oh, no, I don't think so, dude.
No?
No, dude, there's no way the bellkeeper could have saw it. He sits back by the con. He was, like, behind them. So, there's no way he could have saw it.
That's right. They did cram 3 tables in there, didn't they, this time around? 3
It also
tables.
wasn't obvious to the fans. If we would have put it in the corner, okay, up in, you know, or somewhere, like, at a proper angle, so that the tap is facing the bellkeeper, and we see the tap, but the referee doesn't. So if we're watching that and you thinking, he's fucking tapping, but the ref can't see it, then the bell comes, then that happens, that makes a little bit more sense. But this is just a bad idea, even worse. Because the crowd didn't see it. There's no way the bellkeeper could have saw it. Terrible. And it wasn't the right booking anyway.
Right.
If they're going to wrestle at WrestleMania, this is not the right booking. Lesnar should have beat him again. He disappears. He returns at Mania. He beats Lesnar. He retires. Is that fucking hard?
Right.
Sometimes things don't need to be unpredictable. Sometimes the predictable angle is what people want and what it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not
It's
ruined just
properly,
because you see it coming.
No.
If you want to see it come, right?
Right. If you want to see it...
If you're watching a movie and you see some fucking guy, you know, some shitty guy do all this heinous shit, you're like, oh, I fucking can't wait for this guy to get taken out, you know?
Right.
And when it happens, you're fucking like, yeah, that's entertainment. That's what entertainment is.
You're satisfied.
Not like, well, we just got to keep swerving. We can't have anybody know anything.
Right.
Yeah, shit end to a fucking mediocre card.
Oh, that was so mediocre.
Yeah.
Such a mediocre card. It was terrible.
I know. I know. I talked to you and you were just like, fuck this. Like, yeah. That's pretty shit.
And then I texted you the next night, and I was on my way home. I'm like, I don't even want to watch Rad tonight.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you probably should.
Yeah?
I didn't get off work till afterwards. And you watched it live. I had it recorded at home. And
I was
you were
live.
like, yeah, you probably should want to watch Raw. You probably should.
I was live tweeting all this shit on fucking Twitter at Suplex City Limits and at Jim Vicious SCL. I took over the Suplex City Limits, live tweeted I think all of this shit. Definitely SummerSlam and Raw.
Yeah.
NXT, I didn't really. It was like, you know, you don't even have time to really fucking. That I didn't really have anything to bitch about. So.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I stayed off of it because I was like, well, I'm gonna have to watch it eventually. But I just was not in the mood that night. And then you said you're like, yeah, you should probably watch it. It's pretty good. And then Michael was even texting me. He's like, dude, are you watching any of this? I was like, no, be quiet, dude.
Yeah. Don't tell me. So I'm glad you got to watch it spoiler free.
Yeah, because it was fucking awesome. So
It was.
Let's dive into Raw. How often do we say that? Raw was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's true. It was the best Raw I've seen in a while.
It's the best Raw I've probably seen in 10 fucking years, man.
And it was the best Raw because of interesting things. Because of surprises.
Yes.
That's something that used to happen. That reminded me of the Monday Night Wars where you didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, you had guys bouncing back and forth, you know.
This was interesting. I was like, wow, a surprise.
Yep.
You know, and I just say, seriously, I did, an episode or two ago, that they need to have a debut by somebody who we don't know.
Right. Yep.
I just said that 2 weeks ago.
Yep, absolutely. You did, yep.
And they did, and it was awesome. And I'm like, who is this guy? I've never seen this fucking guy. That was good. That is cool. That makes it exciting. So, whatever. We'll get into it.
Yep. Yeah, we will.
New Day. Well, I guess it opened up with Lesnar and Heyman. You know, Bo Dallas getting
killed, murdered.
Four Germans in an F5.
5 Germans in an F5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it made him go back after only the 4th one.
Mm.
They did the spot where he walked up the ring halfway twice. He came back and did the F5 that second time. Yep.
All right.
So, another great Heyman promo. He always, you know, at least it didn't open up with Seth Rollins or Triple H coming out and talking for 15 minutes. At least it was Heyman, so it was enjoyable.
Fucking John Cena.
Yeah. Or John Cena, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yep. So that was, there was the first thing. I was like, okay, good. New Day and Lucha Dragons.
I thought New Day's entrance was awesome with the trombone. That was fucking excellent.
Primetime players of color.
Yeah. And then he's playing it on the outside of the ring. Fucking Xavier Woods, you fucking funny son of a bitch.
I agree. I liked him, man. He's funny. What the fuck? He knows taps?
Well,
Allegedly.
You know, I messed around with a trombone before, and I found that one of the easier instruments. I'm not very good at, playing any musical instruments, as you know. And I found that one a lot. I was able to kind of grasp the concept of that a little bit easier than most other musical instruments. I thought that was, I don't know. I tried the trombone when I was in elementary school. So.
Running the risk of burying myself, I did play a lot in band.
Did you?
I was all state tuba, baritone.
That's how you learn music, man. That's how you.
At the same time. Yeah. But I always fucked around with those. Yeah, trombones. I just thought it was fun. I'm like, he actually knows how to play taps.
Yeah.
Like, that's dedication right there.
Yep.
While getting a PhD and running a fucking super funny YouTube video game channel.
Yeah, I heard the WWE bought that out, though.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So what? They gonna put it on the network or something?
I don't know. They'll probably turn it into some fucking fuckery.
Oh, great. I'm surprised they even let him do that.
Right? It was probably a fucking deal, that some sort of contract he had to sign, I'm sure.
Dude, the return of the fucking Dudley Boys. I didn't even see that shit coming.
No, they kept that one pretty quiet, and I loved every second
I
of
guess
it.
even a lot of people backstage had no idea until they saw him in Gorilla.
Well, good.
Dude.
Good.
Come on, put Woods through the table, 3D, all the fucking favorite spots.
All the favorite spots. The crowd was super over.
Yeah.
Loudest I've heard. That place fucking exploded when their music hit, man.
They did. I popped.
Oh, wow. So did I. I popped, yeah. I was like a little girl, man.
Yeah, it was, they came out,
like...
they came out, played their greatest hits on New Day.
Yep. It was
Fucking awesome. And, yeah, I'm excited to fucking watch more Dudley matches, dude. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, man, it's good to, they needed to spice up that tag team, and that's what I was talking about earlier,
Definitely.
Why bring up the fucking dude, what were they, dude crew or whatever the fuck?
They should be called the Dude Crew. I was thinking they should be the Dude Bros.
The Dude Bros. Oh, that's what it is. What is it? What the fuck is their tag team name again?
Hype Bros.
Hype Bros. That's what it is.
They should be the Dude Crew or Dude Bros.
Dude Bros. Yeah,
which one do you want to call them from now on? They just got a new name.
Let's call them the Dude Bros. I like the
Dude Bros.
All right. The Dude Bros. All
right. They will. The Hype Bros will now be known as the Dude Bros.
The Dude Bros. But anyway, yeah, man. Why bring those guys up when you're bringing back this? So.
It's true.
You got way too. Are you putting down Jabadores or what? Is one
There's also
leaving for a while or?
Also, talk of bringing Enzo and Cass up too. So.
Okay.
I don't know. That was fucking awesome.
That was fucking.
The one thing I didn't maybe like was that all the surprises were fucking in the front. I mean, obviously until the end.
Yeah.
So I felt like they could have spaced them out a little bit more. I would have liked that. Because the next thing you had was Reigns and Ambrose with Wyatt and Harper.
Mm-hmm. I could kind of see this coming. I knew, because I was thinking even at SummerSlam, I was like, it's about time we get a new member here. I was just kind of thinking that, and then
Happy trails to Eric Rowan.
He's out till 2017, I hear.
No.
Not. I'm sorry. Not 2017, but like mid 2016.
No shit.
Yeah, it's more serious than what they thought. I guess is. I was reading on that today because I was actually kind of curious about if they have any. There's rumors with Bray Wyatt's real sister coming in.
Yeah.
So.
There's going to be a sister Abigail soon. That's pretty obvious at this point. It's just a matter of who they find to do it.
Right.
But yeah,
a little on that. But I was talking with Michael on that, like what kind of angle they should do with that. I know we've talked about that before too. So.
Yeah.
But
definitely. We've talked a lot about that.
Yeah, we did.
Hopefully they do it the right way and make it compelling.
Make it creepy, man.
Yeah, dude.
Compelling and entertaining.
Agreed. They're finally kind of doing some cool shit.
Right.
But yeah, Braun Strowman. He's like a former strongman. I guess he's been in NXT for a while, but they never used him on TV, which is a really good idea. I like that.
Yep.
So
if you're gonna train somebody and bring them up in a surprise like this, the only problem I really have, I think his name sounds kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I think maybe he should have just went by Braun, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's whatever.
But yeah, no, the guy is fucking a big, humongous, bearded man and fits right in with those guys. So cool. He dwarfs fucking Robot Reigns, man. Robot Reigns isn't a small dude.
Yeah, it's true. I think this guy's like a legit 6'8", 400 pounds, something like
Oh,
380.
he's got to be. That guy's a wide motherfucker. Holy shit.
Yes, he looks like he's got a full tank of gas, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't know if he's a former strongman. I imagine they test in that shit, but maybe they don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, WWE would have tested him, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But again, a surprise, man.
Yep.
And like that's what made this show. When I say it's the best Raw in a while, it's not because of the matches. That's for fucking sure.
Yep. It's because of this. Well, they're just building new stories here. It's always fun to get the new stories, you know.
What I have here, hold on, dude. Is that true?
What's that?
What I have here only 4 matches on this Raw? That's what I show.
It's out the last spot. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because you had that humongous 8-man tag, and then the Miz bullshit.
After this, See, that's the thing. This show was good only because of those 2 things. MMA End, I guess, with Sting, if you wanna.
Yeah.
But
I thought
Team
they pulled
Bella
that off.
and PCB, the crowd fucking killed them.
Yep.
Chanting boring, doing the wave. I thought it was fucking great because it was shit. And I'm sick of these. I'm sick of these fucking matches. And the Divas were not happy. Some of them had tweeted shit and then deleted it. So, but they're all like, we should respect women. They're all pissed off about it. Paige especially.
That could have been like what you said. How they could have spread out the surprises. I mean, they kind of blew their load, like you said at the beginning of the show, with all the surprises and stuff. They could have put the Divas in between. I don't know. See it. I think the Dudley return should have been waited till later on in the show.
Or the Wyatt one. One of them.
Yep.
The
Wyatt.
Go ahead.
No. The Wyatt. Yeah. I don't know.
Just gonna spread out.
Not start off a segment with one of the biggest surprise in wrestling this year. Not start off the show. That was the first match. So.
Yeah, it's true. Kind of hooked me in though.
Oh yeah.
But Paige tweeted and then deleted. You helped us create change and then did your best to disrespect. Nice job. Brie Bella says, so proud of my Foxy, but the Brooklyn crowd can kiss my ass. Really? Cool, bro.
You get better at wrestling, and then don't worry. Then you don't have to worry about this shit.
Yeah, Nikki Bella. Oh, in WWE Brooklyn, shame on you for disrespecting the women that put their bodies on the line for your entertainment. As for the ones that supported us, thank you. You make it worth working hard and having this revolution. Get the fuck out of here. That's what her pussy sounds like after Cena's done fucking her.
That's why he likes his fridge better. You know why?
Why?
It doesn't fart when you pull the meat out.
Great. But then to have the ego to go in on fucking social media and be like, oh, fuck you for that. No, fuck you for putting on a shitty match. And fuck the booking for making us watch it. So,
Yep.
Stardust and Barrett came to the ring for a match. Stardust turned on Barrett. Neville charged the ring. Blah, blah, blah. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Super long Stewart promo. The fact that I look back and there was only 4 matches on this show, that's fucking pathetic.
Yep.
I didn't even really notice. I don't know.
Yeah, now that you say it, there was hardly any wrestling because, this was like a 20-minute spot with Flair and Ric Flair and fucking Cena coming out.
And it sucked.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Stewart took a fucking AA, which was, it's like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's all right. He got in
I was
there and
surprised
took
he
one.
actually did. But the only reason I say that this was enjoyable was the return of the Dudleys and the debut of a new Wyatt member. It's funny that that's enough to make Raw the best Raw in a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking pathetic, man. And then they had the 47-man tag match. Don't give a fuck. It's just boring.
Yeah, and then like everybody turned on fucking Big Slow.
Well, that was
Left
good.
him out in the ring. Yep.
I don't know if they were gonna, if that's like lining up for him to be gone for a while. Hopefully.
Yeah. I hear a lighter schedule for him too. Yep.
I hope so. I hope he fucks off for a while.
He needs to.
Crawls back up his fucking beanstalk and fuck off.
Fee, fa, fo, fum.
Yeah.
Surprised they don't have him saying that in his gimmick or anything.
I'm surprised the fucking beanstalk doesn't he doesn't crawl down from a beanstalk.
From a beanstalk? Yeah, no
That's-
shit, right?
If I got a job with WWE Creative, I wouldn't even pitch good shit. I would try to pitch the dumbest shit that I think they would do, you know? I would totally pitch that. I'd be like, yeah, dude, he comes down to fucking...
Comes down a beanstalk saying
Comes
fee,
down
fi,
a-
fo, fum.
He comes down a fucking beanstalk, dude.
And his entrance music is a tuba. Boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, boom.
The first thing is a midget comes down the fucking beanstalk and runs to the ring. And then Big Show comes down behind him with the tuba music.
Yep. Boom.
Chases him to the ring, has a match with a midget.
And then eats him.
Bucket.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
They got up with us. So moving into the final fucking segment, they sing, Happy Birthday to Vince. They're like, he's not going to come out here.
That was right at the beginning. No, yes, you're right. That wasn't. Okay, yeah.
That was the
I
end.
thought that was at the beginning, but for some reason. But okay.
And he wasn't, like, he's not going to come out. He doesn't come out anymore.
Nope.
Because he's fucking blind. And they're lying about it, I'm telling you. There's a lot of people who think he's blind and they're hiding it. Why can't the guy come out there, dude?
Well, I don't
Fuck
know.
him. Fuck him. He can't walk out from behind the curtain? Bullshit, dude. Why? The guy was on camera all the time. And now what? Like, oh, now you're what? Now you're camera shy?
I guess.
Fuck him.
When's the last time we seen him on camera?
Good luck, man.
Maybe he's not doing so good health-wise.
There was one of the last things I heard was at the end of a show after it ended, he came down to the ring, and people in the attendance thought that there was people along the way on the aisle and shit telling him where to go to get to the ring. That like maybe he couldn't see very well anymore. But then the WWE's like, no, that's not the case. So he probably can't see anymore. Or there's something wrong with him. Why wouldn't he come out? You never see him anymore. Well, maybe he's
Is
on
that
the...
why he likes John Cena so much? Can't see me?
Yeah.
Doops.
That'll be his fucking final wish, yeah. He'll make his make a wish. That'll be... That'll be...
501st.
Yeah.
First.
Go
shit,
fucking
that's
see little
funny.
Vinnie Mac. Maybe he will die.
Shit.
We can get on with fucking having some decent wrestling, maybe.
Right?
We can fuck off and stop ruining the show. That'd be tits. As they unveil the statue, and I'm like, oh, Sting's under there. And
I thought that was a good surprise. How'd they pull that off without anybody knowing,
they brought him down on a forklift.
And they put him in the ring like that?
Yeah, and he was in there the whole time. That's why his fucking makeup was all fucking half off his head.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that's what they did.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I mean, I knew he was in there. I'm like, he's in there or fucking Kane is in there. One of the two. And
Where's Kane been?
don't give a fuck. Not on TV. So, good thing. Maybe he'll fuck off too. The guy's like 50 years old.
Right?
He could stop anytime. Sting and Rollins for the belt at Night of Champions. Because I don't fucking know why.
I don't know why either.
Because they have Sting under contract for X amount of matches and they have to use him. I guess.
Yeah, they paid him. I suppose they did they pay him already or what?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm sure they can't just, like, fire him. Or they would have after WrestleMania when they figured out that he doesn't draw. He's not really
Right.
worth anything. I think I saw a thing about fucking... I think Meltzer said it in, like, 98, 97 maybe. But, like, after all this time of trying with Sting to make him the man, can we just give up because it's a failure? And it's pretty true. I mean, he never really was much of a draw, I don't think. They always had him as the top guy, but was he really? I don't know. I never thought he was a very good worker. I'm not a Sting guy, I guess. In any capacity, whether that's blonde-haired Sting or Crow Sting. I don't really give a fuck for any of it, so...
Right, yeah.
I mean, Rollins can bump all over the place for him, but... So that'll be whatever. But I thought he'd have been way better utilized in a tag match, man. You know? Put him in a tag match or a three-way tag match or something. So he can come in, do the splash, do the drop, and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, get a hot tag or something.
Yeah, exactly. And him working a one-on-one match is dice. At least they have the decency to put him in with a young guy, but what are they going to do? Again, you get this test, there's going to be a fuck finish or something.
Right.
Sting can't lose again. They can lose twice.
Yeah. No, you can't do that to him.
So they can't do that. And then what? Are they going to have him win and put the belt on him? And then what? Sheamus cashes in immediately? And wins the belt? I mean, I don't understand. Like, what are you going to do? It's going to be a fucked finish, dude.
Yeah.
H will hit the ring and fucking take Sting out or something. I don't know. But he'd lose then. I don't know.
I hate you say that because I can see that. I can see that happening.
Oh, yeah, with a fucking sledgehammer, dude.
Yep.
In a suit. Oh, yeah.
Well, can't.
God, there's never been a bigger cunt backstage than him, I don't think. But yeah, that was Raw. That's funny that we actually... I said that was the best Raw in fucking any recent memory I have. And it was only because the Dudleys came back.
The first hour.
Yeah.
That was all.
And Braun Strowman fucking debuted. That was it.
Yep.
The rest of it was shit.
To go back on the Strowman really quick, did you I kind of saw him, he looked a little stiff, I thought, as a worker. I don't know how good he's going to be in the ring, but didn't you get that from him? He looked a little stiff. I mean, yeah, he's a big guy and all that, but
right.
He looked a
I don't
little
think he's
stiff.
going to do much heavy lifting. You know, if they put him in a three-way tag, which is what I see coming, they'll have to add someone to Ambrose and Reigns. I'm not sure where that's going to happen. That should have been Sting, probably, but...
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. It should have been Sting, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see. I'm sure that they'll bring that guy in and he'll smash, and I don't see him working much of the match, you know?
No. Or if you put him and Harper together as a tag team, throw them in the tag team, and then maybe after all this Sting bullshit's over with, you throw, I think, because I don't know, I gotta say, it's time for, I think it's time for a Wyatt push. I can get him in there on that belt. Get him in that title picture.
It's been time for that for a long time.
Yeah. So
They're not going to do it. They refuse to do that. I don't know. Maybe they will. He certainly is over.
I want to see the Dudleys and the Wyatts in the box, man. I want to see that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
I think that's the most compelling matchup. As far as, like, who, of all the teams they have, who I'm most excited to see the Dudleys go against. I'd like to see him against the Wyatts. I think that could be interesting.
Yeah. Could make for a good match. Yep.
Indeed. Preferably against, like, Wyatt and Harper, but, you know, whatever.
Right. Well, until we see this guy actually in action.
Because
he was on SmackDown, and you don't really... There's a spot on SmackDown with them, and nothing happens, really. Nothing happens at all.
Yeah, the the NXT event from the episode from Wednesday, which they filmed previous to Takeover Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Meh. Carmella and Eva Marie. Oh my God, that wasn't the first
awful match. Yeah,
that wasn't the first match though. The first match was Enzo and Cass. I think they got the biggest pop of the whole fucking weekend.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
You know, obviously being in Brooklyn.
We want Enzo.
Yeah.
We want Enzo.
So they had a good pop. They were with the Dude Bros.
The Dude Bros, yep.
Against,
Yeah, who was it again? I just watched this match tonight, actually. I just caught up on NXT just tonight before I played a game.
I'm really fucking tired, and, yeah. I'm trying to think right now. I can't think of it. Whatever. But actually, the team I do like, Dawkins and, whatever. Just two guys who come out and kick ass. They're kind of good. I can't think of it though, and I don't know who else was on their side. For some,
my God, I can't.
for some reason, it's not showing it to me on this fucking thing I'm looking at.
Just watched it. I'm serious. I just watched it like 2 hours ago.
That's
Well,
fucking.
maybe longer than 2 hours ago.
That's funny. I don't know why it's not included on with the breakdown that I have here. So.
God damn. How dumb are we?
I'm
5-star podcast.
I'm really tired. I usually take a nap before we do this shit, and I'm also intoxicated to an extent. So, I don't know. It was an all right match. It was Gable. That's who it was.
Ah, there you go. Yep.
Gable
okay.
and so I actually like that guy. He's a Minnesota boy. He's pretty good. I thought it was an okay match. I didn't have any problem with it. Those guys are crazy over in Brooklyn. Why they didn't win the belts there, I don't know. Like I said, it sounds like they're going to the main card, so
Yeah.
another tag team. I mean, they're at least a well put together gimmick. You know, they have the promos, both of them. I don't know. I think it's pretty well put together. I wish that Enzo guy could, for a small guy, it's not like he has like, if you're gonna have him with a small guy, at least could have been a guy who has like high flying. That dude's really not that good at anything.
No.
He sells for the hot tag and he runs the mic, and I guess that's all you really need. But they'll go to the main card and be a run-of-the-mill team.
Yep.
They'll go over on Los Chabadoras and shit.
And then they'll kind of sputter out when they get up to the...
To the teams, there's no way they're going to book them to beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
The faces are queer. They'll
Fuck.
come up and lose to the Ascension.
Oh, God. Probably.
Yeah.
Carmella and Eva Marie. A train wreck, dude.
Yeah, this was...
Two trains carrying fucking cars full of shit colliding.
This match was fucked from the word go.
The crowd fucking eating Eva Marie alive. It was pretty great.
Yeah, they did. They didn't waste any time either. They went right after her.
And she's going to get a push. And she can't work for shit. Neither can that Carmella chick.
She's so slow. She's so... she sucks.
It's terrible. She doesn't even hit the ropes. The ropes don't even move when she hits them. Either of these broads, like, fuck, dude. Get out of here. Terrible. They're just not good. They're on they're nowhere close to the level that they need to be to wrestle with any of these other chicks. So
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
but that's how they go, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna push this chick. Why?
Yep.
It's Roman Reigns all over again. They never fucking learn, dude. They never learn.
Nope.
She's female Roman Reigns, right?
Yep. She works like him too.
Yeah. Like shit.
Yep.
They did announce the Dusty Rhodes Tag Tournament. That's pretty cool. It's going to be an ongoing tag tournament over the next couple of months in memory of the Dream Dede, if you will.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
So it'll be pretty cool. That starts next week on NXT. Baron Corbin is on a team with Rhino. They'll be going against the Faces of Queer. So it should be interesting. I guess Joe and Balor are going to be a team for this too.
Oh, really?
I'm sure just to like work an angle to make them hot, They have problems and then they go against each other. I imagine.
Oh, I suppose you could. Yeah, you could use that for a build-up. Yep.
So I imagine that's how that'll go down. You had Elias Sampson and Newble Dempsey.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm partial to a fat guy in a singlet, man. I'm a fan. I got John Tenta and shit. Like, I like that, but I don't know. The bullfit thing is really dumb.
Yeah.
Charlotte and Becky Lynch, Emma and Dana Brooke in like a four-way. Thought it sucked.
Did you get the vibe botch finish in this one?
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I sure fucking did.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's something went wrong there. They weren't supposed to. Lynch and Charlotte weren't supposed to lose this match. something went wrong there. I don't know
Really?
if he like knocked her out or in that. Yeah, in that because Eva or they did that. She got that move kind of like the Bronco Buster or whatever, but it's just kind of a flying body cross when she was in the corner there, and that's what she pinned her off of. I think she may have fucking knocked the wind out of Becky Lynch or knocked her out for a second or something. Or
Really?
who knows, man?
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they were supposed to win that match. I don't think that you could tell right at the end of that. Go back and watch that, man. You could tell that the ref's hesitant. He had no choice. He had to call the 3.
They're
I
told
think
to
she
do
was
that.
supposed to kick out. Yeah,
They're told if the fucking talent doesn't kick out, you just fucking count it.
right. And I think because Charlotte was shocked, that was genuine on her face. That was a fucked finish. Something went wrong there.
Uh-huh.
And I remember reading something about Becky Lynch denying rumors that she was hurt in that match.
Well, Sasha was supposedly hurt too.
Yeah,
So, who knows?
but yeah,
It sucked.
Yeah, the match sucked, but it was. I think it was you should watch it just to see the finish. It was kind of a fucked finish. Let us know what you think. I don't know. I thought it. I got total fucked finish from the vibe there.
At the end, you had Emma and Dana Brooke, Hooker Brooke.
Hooker, yeah, she looked like a.
They shake
fucking
hands, and
hooker.
I'm like, oh, swerve coming. 3,
Yep,
2,
yep,
1.
yep. Boom.
It happened. It was funny. My girlfriend doesn't watch any wrestling at all, and she's like, "Well, he's like, well, yeah, even I saw that coming." I'm like, yeah, there you go. Someone who's like doesn't watch wrestling is like, "Yep, that was obvious."
Yep.
So that tells you how subtle that was. That was the end of the show. Why was that show an hour and a half? It was so full of shit. I fast forwarded through so much garbage on that show. Fucking everybody in the company got a promo on this fucker, I think.
Yep.
And it really wasn't worth 90 minutes. Should have been an hour. It was an hour worth of matches. It was just so much horse shit put into it. Promos and interviews. And, well, last Saturday, fuck, I watched it.
Yep.
What are the odds
the
someone's
show
watching
real
this and didn't watch it? Come on, now.
Yeah. Little to none.
So, pretty meh episode of NXT. Ring of Honor, I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say. Good as
It's all
always.
right. Yeah. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Dude, I don't know about those Bloodbound Warriors guys, man. What the fuck
yeah.
was that about?
That dude's got a total Canadian passport going on.
What the fuck is that?
He's got that tuft of fucking hair on the back of his head, and that's
So
like right above his neck.
That's a Canadian passport?
Yeah, don't you remember mulletsgalore.com? That's
Oh,
a Canadian
yeah,
passport, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if that site's still up. I haven't even.
God,
thought
that was a
about
great old site, huh?
Oh, like that was birth of the internet.
Yeah.
One of the first fucking sites that went up as far as like satire and comedy. It was
Fuck yeah, I
fantastic.
loved that site.
Yeah.
That was great. But yeah,
Half
that
of
dude
our
looks
listeners have mullets, I'm sure. No.
like...
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No offense if you have a mullet.
That one dude looked like fucking Kratos from fucking God of War.
Yeah, from God of War. Yeah, right.
Want to be the guy from God of War.
I want to be. It's like I got an idea. I'm gonna call myself Glacier, but I'm gonna dress like Sub-Zero.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So.
It was nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, the Briscoes are awesome. Those guys, I don't know, like Bloodbound War, like the name, the look. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this, man?
Road Warrior, Legion of Doom ripoff.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a cross between them and Warlord and Barbarian. You know, as far as
It's a
those
better-
guys were short though. Those guys were huge, but they were like only 5'8", 5'9".
It was a better play on it than fucking the Faces of Queer, at least.
Oh, absolutely.
At least
yeah.
these guys were like giant fucking brick shithouses.
Yeah, these guys were actually scary looking.
Yeah.
So-
Roderick Strong beat Donovan Dijak. Awesome match.
Yeah, that was a good match. Yep. And then
yeah.
there was the tag title match at the end, wasn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
That was good too.
Yeah, the Addiction against O'Reilly and what they call themselves
Cole.
again? They just got back together, didn't they?
Shock Force?
Something like
Shockwave?
that. Shockwave. There you go. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good match.
Yeah, Ring of Honor, you get by. You know, there's not a lot to say about it, you know, good matches.
It's just it's wrestling. We don't have to talk about the promos. We don't have to talk about, you know, it's just good old school. I get that old school vibe from it. It's refreshing.
It's one of those
not-
things that's
not
like,
all the-
somehow I don't have anything to really bitch about with that ever. Like, I have no
right.
real beef with Ring of Honor.
And if you got like duct tape holding your mat together on top of your ring, and like you're on TV, I'm gonna probably watch you. You know, you ever notice like when they first come in, they got like 4 or 5 spots on that ring mat that are
Yeah, I don't know,
together by
dude.
duct tape.
It's owned by Sinclair Broadcasting. You know, can you get a new fucking canvas? Holy shit!
Yeah, can you?
Good Lord.
They can't cost more than a couple $100, not.
Now you go to High Spots and pick one up, dude. They're not that much. I don't fucking know what's going on, dude. If they can't put a little money in there.
Right?
But, you know, whatever. Maybe they do that on purpose. Maybe they like that it looks fucking worn.
I like the old school worn, you know.
Yeah.
I like that. That's my appeal to that show.
Gives it a fucking...
That show is, it's not over the top. It's not like super entertaining, but it's definitely. Well, I mean, it is entertaining, but it's definitely. I don't know. It's wrestling. It's good wrestling. They have some decent talent there.
I feel like if you were an old school fan, you get into Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah,
You know?
absolutely. It's got that total old school vibe. Like
Somebody who is like, fucking wrestling nowadays sucks. You probably show them Ring of Honor, and they'd be like, oh, this is good.
This is all right. Yeah,
Yeah. It's pretty no nonsense. So that's good. And yeah, that was the week in wrestling. Action, back to action.
Oh, lots of action-packed action.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Where did we pick that up again?
The world famous flea market.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's my line.
Full of action, back to action.
All sorts of it, yeah. So it was a busy week. I mean, it wasn't it was a good, I don't know. Dudley's coming back really covered up a lot of shit that happened this week in the WWE.
Yeah.
That let a lot of shit slide for me. Once I saw that, I was like, all right.
You said they had a match on SmackDown. I didn't watch.
Yeah, they had a match on SmackDown. But I haven't seen, even though they were on TNA. I mean, I tried watching that shit.
Well, they were doing different shit. I mean,
right? They weren't really doing a lot of action in the ring, but
they weren't tagging either. They haven't been tagging in a while.
Right. And
he was doing the fucking Bully Ray singles run.
Right. I felt like it's either the Ascension or just that bad to work with, or Bully Ray just got tired, man.
Really?
He looked. Bubba Ray looked like he was getting a little tired halfway through that match, and it wasn't a very long match. So.
Really, he's in better shape than he's ever been.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just how slow the Ascension is to wrestle with.
Yeah.
Because, you got to kind of go at those guys' paces sometimes. You got to adjust.
That's what they're going to be doing, too. Like, hey, go work these fucking shitheads. Ugh.
Yeah. They're going to work those guys for a while. I'm sure they'll move, they'll face every tag team at least once and go over on them. They're going to make a run at the belts. They are, so.
They put them through a table, at least?
No, the table didn't come out, actually. But there was the Deadly Death Drop, just not through a table.
Oh, yeah.
3D, yeah. So, I mean, they went over in their match, of course.
Yeah.
There was no fuck finish. It was clean. So,
No,
all the spots came out again. So,
yeah.
they were get the table, but they did get the table spot, but Devon got it halfway out, and one of the Ascension, blocked it, and they threw him back in, did the Death Drop match over. So
nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see what I imagine they'll be on the Night of Champions.
Oh, I'm sure. If they didn't get their title shot that quick already, who knows?
Yeah, they might as well. Are they going to take the belts off New Day then?
Well, why wouldn't you have 25 time? Making an even 25 time for them guys. How long are they sticking around?
I heard they have a little bit of a run.
Do they? So
it wasn't like a one-off or anything, so.
Oh, good.
They'll be around for a little while.
It's good to, yeah.
They'll get those belts back, yeah. They'll definitely have the belts back.
They'll have, before those guys call it quits, you'll know them as 25-time tag team champions through all major promotions, so.
As far as I'm concerned, they're in the top 3 tag teams of all time.
Oh, absolutely. Definite future Suplex City Limits.
As far as our generation, there's a lot of people who in the 70s there was okay, whatever, but as far as my taste is, I'd say they're in the top 3 with the Legion of Doom and the Steiner brothers.
Yep, Steiners.
I don't know about any order. I'm not going to say an order on those, but I think that's the top 3 for me personally.
Right.
So, Good shit. Get anything else or what?
I don't have a lot. I think we just have our
Hall of Fame?
Our Hall of Fame. Your pick this week again, or not again, but this going back and forth. Last week we had to cut out the Hall of Fame, so
Yeah.
we put it up on social media. We we put the Great Muda in this last week. Obviously, you would have figured that out from the music as well, or last week, yeah. So
Oh, right.
yeah, we had to cut all that shit out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, so Great Muda. That was a good pick. Threw me a curveball.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting it. I was like, yeah, when you put in the guy I was going to put in anyway, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to do it. And now for the 17th inductee into the Suplex City Limits Hall of Fame, the most prestigious Hall of Fame in all of wrestling podcasting.
That's right.
I get to put in Rob Van Dam.
God damn it, you do.
The whole fucking show.
Yep.
Dude.
That guy was fucking...
He's maybe coming back again. It sounds like he has a little bit of time left with them, so he has another run in him with WWE. So
that'd be cool to see him come back for a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure he can't do what he used to do in the ring anymore, but
not quite. He's a little slower than he used to be.
Right. Well, that's only to be expected, man. Plus the bumps he used to take,
Yeah. He's won 21 total championships. He's the only wrestler in history to have held the WWE Championship, the ECW Championship, and the TNA Championship. So, surprisingly, the only one to do that.
Do we have any ECW, WWE, WCW guys that held all three? I would suppose not. WCW went that. I don't think WCW made it that far.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm not sure. But man, this when I first saw Rob Van Dam was Barely Legal '97. We were lucky enough to watch that pay-per-view when it came out.
Right.
And I was blown away by the guy. Still, I was kind of watching some of his matches and stuff, getting ready for this, and so fucking smooth, man. So smooth in the ring. Everything he does is just looks so easy. And I was thinking too. I rewatched a match everybody should go and watch. RVD with Sabu versus Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki. Dude, ECW Heatwave '98 is an amazing tag team match with 4 of the greatest of all time, all in one match. Definitely worth watching. But yeah, Rob Van Dam had so many classic matches. I always liked the guy. I think he's his own style. You know,
there wasn't anything like it. He was like a high flying Shawn Michaels. He'd do the shit that Shawn Michaels wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like as far as like, not so much his gimmick, but like body size and shit like that.
I watched him and HBK in a match earlier today.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
That'd have been a pretty decent one, I would suppose.
That was pretty good. Late Michaels, but
I was gonna say it had to have been late in their career, yeah.
Right. You ever seen when he wrestled in WCW as Robbie V, 1992?
No. I don't, if I have, I don't remember.
Yeah, Bill Watts didn't like the name Rob Van Dam, so they called him Robbie V. And he kind of like a karate gimmick or whatever.
Okay, kind of like a Steven Seagal. Sort of. Did he come out in like a Taekwondo setup or?
Yeah,
like
kind
that?
of.
Yeah, all right. I totally see that.
But in the ECW, like he fully fucking didn't give a shit. Fully talked that he smoked pot. Made it part of his whole thing.
Right.
RVD 420, and he just acted like he was stoned. Well, I don't know if he acted like he probably was stoned in his promos. But he's definitely he's an out of the closet smoker. So I always enjoyed that about him. Like, how many times has there been a stoner gimmick in wrestling?
None.
Not that I recall. I'm sure there were some.
Yeah, I'm sure there were.
But he great as a face, and dude, when he turned heel in ECW, that was fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, fantastic.
That makes Rob Van Dam worth more money here. And it makes Rob Van Dam worth more money elsewhere.
Yeah.
When he would do the Mr. Monday Night with Bill Alfonso, fuck, that was great, man. I'm gonna go to WWE. Like, that was good shit.
Yeah.
Then
he came in and tore it up. He held the belt right away. Didn't he have the IC belt for a while when he first came back, or first came into WWE, or when it was WWF?
oh yeah, I'm sure he
He
the
had a title run for
You know, him and Sabu did a lot of awesome tag matches. I think that's a great tag team. Like, you put those two fucking guys together, it was just absurd. You know?
Definitely one of the, well, I don't know if you want to say overlooked, but one that a lot of fans nowadays, you kind of forget about.
Right? Definitely, like I said, he's definitely been around WWE a lot over the last, how many ever, since then. He's kind of on again, off again, and
Right.
he shows up and has a little run, but they started using him really to put over a lot of people, which was unfortunate. Some of his later runs in WWE have just been him putting guys over, and that's what you do, but I don't know. He deserves more than that, I think.
Another title run. One more.
But you're right, he was...
up there in age. How old is he? You got that up?
Yeah, he was born in 1970, so...
Okay, so he'd be 44.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
He was EIC champion, like, right away when he came in, you're right. 2001.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yep.
But the guy innovated so much shit. There's so many moves that you never saw before that. And really, since, a lot of the things he did, I don't recall seeing a lot of people do. It's just it was a lot of it was stolen from Japanese guys, but...
Well, right.
As far as American wrestling, you don't see people doing a lot of that shit, man.
No.
So, yeah, dude. And like I said, he'll be back. Hopefully, maybe they'll put a strap on him of some kind. It'd be good, but I enjoy him. And, yeah, the 17th inductee, Rob Van Dam, motherfucker. 17? That's pretty good. I like this Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we're filling it up pretty quick.
Oh, dude, I've got so many more. We'll fucking keep going.
I got mine ready for next week already. So.
There you go. All right.
Actually, I have to pick between two, but I'm not going to say which two. It's going to be a surprise.
There you go. So, like we said, man, just to recap, coming up soon, Tyler Fudge from the Federation podcast will be guesting. Jared, co-owner of Fully Loaded Wrestling, is going to be guesting. Got some other guests in the works. All kinds of awesome shit coming up. So,
days of publishing might change. I mean, it's going to be way more convenient for the both of us to do this. So, there might be some changes when we air and everything. So, it is. We're not going to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning doing podcasts anymore. No.
Yeah, that's nice. It's going to be good.
Right?
But yeah, I mean, we always say Sunday, but a lot of times it's up earlier, so that gives us some leeway in case something happens.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. We did this bitch tight and concise.
That's right. We even had the most to talk about in a long time, and we fucking wrapped her up quick.
We didn't talk about food this week, though.
No, we talked about that before we started recording.
We did. What? You had some sushi today, or what?
I went and had some sushi today. Yep.
Sushi.
Yeah. Best sushi place in town. It was delicious.
I went out and had some fucking chicken and dumplings, man.
Oh, I make some bomb homemade stuff. I use my mom's recipe.
Yeah. I went to the Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, they got some good chicken and dumplings. I always get cheesy hash brown casserole over there.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, that shit's a bomb, man. Stack of 3 pancakes, some peanut butter, and some cheesy hash brown casserole.
And the chicken and dumplings, you can pick like 3 sides. So I picked a side salad just to be kind of normal, but then I picked macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. So it was a big, heavy fucking plate of food. By the time I finished it, I'm like, the bitch came over. She asked me if we wanted dessert. I about slapped her. Fuck out of here! I'm full. This is so full of fucking food. Good God.
That's what the waitress at the sushi joint said. Is it? Well, we sat at the bar. She said, "Is it shots or dessert?" And I'm like, "Neither. Too old to do shots. Let's get out of here."
Yeah. He's like, my waitress was like, she was friendly to us, but you could tell that she's a bitch in real life, you know?
Yeah.
You get those waitresses?
Yep.
Like, I can just tell by looking at you that you're a bitch.
Well, I
And I
could
don't like
tell
that
the
you're being
bartender.
fake nice to me.
I could tell the bartender. It was a Friday night, you know, so the bartender really kind of didn't. I think our bartender had somewhere else to be. It wasn't like tip-top service or nothing like that. When the same person who takes your order doesn't bring you your food, that's when you know that, like, they're not really wanting to be there. And a different person brought our food out, so, yeah. So.
Yeah. I was,
And their pot stickers are amazing, by the way. But that was the first time I had the pot stickers there. Oh, those are bomb.
Can't go wrong there. We always have to talk about food on the show, so there you go.
Always. Yep.
There you go, Michael.
Yep, there you go, Michael. Yeah, go get some pot stickers and some sushi. I'm gonna go get myself a bowl of Apple Jacks here.
I got Apple Jacks, huh?
And corn pops, motherfucker.
I got Cookie Crisp and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, those are two of my favorites as well.
The Reese's Puffs I already ate.
Oh, did ya?
Those are delicious, dude.
Those are good too, but my tried and true I consider myself a breakfast cereal connoisseur.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would have to say I'm totally okay with calling a bowl of cereal a meal.
Yeah?
Multiple.
Do you eat cereal like me, though? Like, I eat cereal in, like, not a regular bowl usually, like in some big random Tupperware bowl. Or the best cereal bowl in the world is an old deep butter container.
Oh, like the old margarine containers. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's like goodbye butter, hello cereal bowl.
That's right. Yep. Yep. I like well, the one's just a little bit smaller than like a bowl of God damn it, Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. That's about the size of bowl of cereal I'll eat. No, I'll consider that a meal.
Saying what's way?
What way? Yeah, just say cool. Okay, and I'll say whip. Whip. Cool Whip.
Yeah, I always have to eat like way more cereal than is a bowl.
Yeah, when it says one serving size, like what, 1 cup?
Yeah,
no,
on
these boxes. Yeah, no, it's like 7 or 8. It's like half a box.
It's not gonna fly.
Yeah, lots of cereal lasts like a day, maybe in the house.
I'm pretty excited, dude. Tomorrow, for like bacon and eggs and stuff, is being prepared for me. Which is the first time I've had a home cooked breakfast in about a lot of fucking years. So I'm pretty excited about that shit.
Oh man.
A woman's gonna make me breakfast. Goddamn.
Well, what time should I be there?
Hey, how's it going? Some bacon going in here?
Get some toast there. I smell some toast, some bacon there, some eggs. Got just scrambled. A little bit of milk in there, huh? Some cheese.
A little cheese, you know it, man.
Yeah. You gotta put the milk in there to fluff them up. That's what those eggs do with the. The best cheese for eggs is the Velveeta. I don't need a lot of Velveeta cheese, but like this, get some of the singles, 2 or 3 singles per egg or something. That melty cheese. You don't want to get that shredded stuff. That shit's made out of too much oil. It gets too oily. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I actually bought shredded cheese, so that's good.
Well,
fucked it up.
You did. You fucked it up, dude. The goddamn plane has crashed into the fucking mountain.
The eggs' lives were in your hand.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Your breakfast was in your hands, dude.
I'm still stoked to get breakfast cooked for me, though. Somebody else.
Right. You'll be alright. That cheese will be fine.
There you
Just
go.
a little bit more milk and you'll be good to go.
There you go. Cooking tips with Rando.
Cooking with, what does robots do? Cooking with the cock?
Yeah.
Because that means something completely different in Spanish.
Maybe when we do pay-per-view previews, you can come hit us with a recipe.
Oh, I could. I got my. Well, I don't want to give away my recipes, so I don't want to give away my wing recipe. That one might be worth money, actually.
You do have really good wings. I'm not gonna lie.
If I let somebody try that's in the right position, that recipe might make me some money. So
There you
I
go.
ain't telling nobody that shit.
Awesome. It's a good episode. Thanks to everybody for listening to the show. Continue to support, everything. Every week is our best week, so that's awesome. That's because of you guys. So thank you very much for that. Keep sharing the show, telling people, spreading the word. Spread the show like a cancer.
That's right. Well, not as mean, and possibly not such the backlash, but yeah.
There you go. We'll be back next week. I mean, compared to this week, I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about next week.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. We can review old episodes. We can just start Lucha all over again.
Yeah. Well, next week we'll recap the usual suspects, and we'll have some stupid topic we'll talk about the old days.
Yeah, if nothing happens by Wednesday, that gives us pretty good ample time to throw something together. Like we could do a topic show. Yeah, for sure.
There you go. Awesome, man. Well, good show as always, sir. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. May you get all of the dick and pussy that you desire.